But keeping your parents in the house for as long as they want to be, and let's just talk briefly about the range of services that your caregivers could provide.
You bet. Well, so we could start with the basic activities of daily life. So if you lost your driver's license, a caregiver could facilitate that. If you were looking to continue with social outings and and outside activities, those would be great activities that we would provide.
Well, hold on just a second. Let's back up. If I lost my driver's license, my caregiver is going to take me to DMV?
Well, so no. If you, I'm in many instances, you have to get approved by your primary care physician or by site to be able to have your driver's license. So
well, sure, but lost, I don't mean taken away, which is what you're describing, but I was walking down the street and it fell out of my pocket. Right? That kind of loss, right? The caregiver's process, that's something within their scope to assist,
well, certainly.
Right?
So all activities of daily life, and then, of course, we would provide a much higher level of medically based care. So assistance with ambulation and physical therapy and, non-sterile wound dressing and all of those types of things in addition.
Got it. So daily life assistance plus a slight touch in the medical world. I mean, I know you have to ride that line, right? There's only so far you can go, but that's interesting to know that should I need banking or stuff like that, there's someone there to help. And I think that's one of the services you provide, right?
You bet.
That is, I mean, I went to the DMV somewhat recently, so that's why I jumped onto that one. It was miserable. It was absolutely miserable. Okay.
Well, we can't help with that, unfortunately.
Got it. Okay.
I might note, about 45% of our caregiving business is with hospice.
I see.
Hospice meaning that when someone is under a hospice, order, and then they need care, and so that's a big component of our business. And those folks are typically less hiring us so that they can go to bridge club with their girlfriends. They're hiring us for more clinical care as well.
That makes sense. So I've heard of the concept of turn down care or, like, I guess pills morning and evening. So it doesn't have to be all day right off the bat, right?
Well, that's true. And in fact, one case in particular, a Mr. and Mrs. F, we served them for about 2.5 years with 2-hour shifts. That's it. 2-hour shifts. I think it was once or twice a week. And we have since been serving them with 24-hour care until the passing of one of the spouses, and we're still with the other spouse in 24-hour care. So that would be an example of the full range of gamut from a 2-hour visit shift, but make sure everybody's okay and fix a couple of meals, very light activities of daily life, all the way through to bathing and changing of briefs and that type of thing.
Got it. So it can ramp up.
That's
right,
true.
Right. And so in that 2-hour shift you're describing, they were doing meal preparation was one of the things they were doing, right?
Yes.
Huh, interesting. Okay, got it.
And in that scenario, what's really nice is we were a backup. So they became comfortable with the mechanism that is, frankly, a stranger coming to the home, helping them with things like bathing and toileting, which are not real exciting things to have a caregiver or a nurse help you with. And then they were able to feel comfortable with that and then transition. And so I know the adult children were also very comforted that they already have this in place. They feel comfortable with an agency. And then if and when, an increased need occurs, someone gets a cold for our clients turns to pneumonia very, very quick. And so if they need the help, then all of a sudden they just, with a phone call, are in a position to go from 2-hour shifts to 24-hour shifts, as an example.
I see. We're talking with Damon DeMaria. He's the owner of Best of Care. His website is bestofcare.com. That's the website.